Michelle, we want to talk about one of our most exciting units in the creative writing program, which is publishing poetry and short stories.
Look, this is a fantastic unit because it gives students the opportunity to publish the poems and the stories that they write over the semester on the Quarry, which is our student online journal. It's one of the things that students always remember about their time at Macquarie, that they have something to show for their creative writing studies. And it does give them so many of the skills that are desirable once they leave in terms of online publishing. They have to edit, proofread, digital publishing, social media and promoting the journal. There's a lot of real world skills as well as lots of creative skills that go into this unit.
That's right. And I see that this is also a unit that is really interesting for students who want to be writers, who are interested in the publishing industry as well, and getting their works published, because for most of our creative writing programs, students are producing creative works naturally. But this is the one unit where we sort of turn the tables, and you get to sit on the other side of the table of acquisitions, right? So that you, once you submit your work, it's like, what happens to your work? Well, this is the chance for students to find out, because we go through the acquisition process. How do you submit? What kinds of decisions do editors make? And basically we demystify the publishing process. And I think that that's really exciting, and it's also very useful for students to learn.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other great thing is that anyone who's tried to submit their work knows how important it is to have a story published. And it actually means that their stories can go into their bio notes and has published in the Quarry. So, it really is a unit that teaches a lot about the kind of actions that writers take in order to get published.
That's right. And the Quarry has been going for a very long time. So anybody can get onto online, look at the Quarry journal. It's Googleable, if that is a word. And it's been going for practically a decade or something like that. There is a very long, line of creative writing students from Macquarie who have published in the Quarry, and it's still available for everyone to read.
It's a wonderful archive, and so many students enjoy having something tangible to show from all of their creative writing units over their years at Macquarie. As I can certainly testify, the older you get, the nicer that is.
Yeah, so students learn a range of things. They learn about proofreading, they learn about editing, both structural editing and copy editing, and they learn how to format their work for publication. But they also learn what are the protocols in terms of submitting their work as well. Right.
Yeah, we definitely dedicate some time to exploring the contemporary Australian journal scene, where we look at the different editorial policies of journals. We look at the way that we approach journals and match our work to their editorial policies. So all of those things, I think, are really valuable skills for writers, but they're also really valuable skills in terms of really understanding sort of a literary culture and industry that is very, very current.
Yes. So there's a whole range of skills, I think, that students pick up in this unit, not just the literary ones, because another thing that you do in this unit also is to help students to write applications, right, job applications and things like that, and to think about the modes of writing, the genres of writing when they're writing for job ads.
Absolutely. We dedicate weeks to looking at the types of jobs that the skills they've learnt through creative writing make them eligible for. And we get career experts in to talk about just how to articulate that to an employer, to really translate those skills that they've learnt through their degree to employers, which I think is so valuable to students.
That's right. And another thing you're also doing, I think, which is very useful for writers, is you look at how to promote students' work, well, how to promote a writer's work through websites and social media and other things.
Yeah, look, these days that's a really important part of being a writer, and also making yourself attractive to publishing houses and journals, because they really want to know that you can take part in that process of promoting your work, and that you are somebody who understands that you'll be expected to do a lot of sort of a lot of tweeting, a lot of Instagramming, a lot of events, and a lot of promotional work in order to maximize sales, and that's pretty much unavoidable these days. So I think embracing that and seeing all the creative ways that people manage that aspect of writing is a really important thing to tackle while you're at university.
Great. So if you're a student who is interested in publishing your creative writing, if you're interested in learning editing skills, if you're interested in learning more about the publishing industry and how to get a foot in and how to promote your work as well, this unit, Publishing Poetry and Short Stories, is for you. Thanks.